second puree recipe. We're gonna make a tomato soup, and hopefully you like it. It'll be a nice warm addition since we did the hummus that was cold. So for this, we're gonna need some canned diced tomatoes, and I tried to find one that didn't have a lot of additives, so it's just tomato with a little bit of salt in it. And then we're going to use some thyme, some onion, some garlic, salt and pepper, olive oil of course, and we're gonna up the protein content of it by putting in some tofu. And we're gonna use silken tofu. Bear with me, it's gonna be fine, guys. You won't taste the tofu in there, but it's gonna make it a little creamy and give it some good protein. So we're just gonna turn on the heat over here. We're gonna put it on about medium heat. For that, we're gonna cook the onions and the garlic. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. And when you do the onion, remember, if this was a whole, right, you're gonna cut off each end and then cut it in half, and then it makes it much easier for you to cut up the onion. So then sort of cut it into slices, a little bit if you can see that. And then you're gonna go the opposite way. I'm probably gonna start crying in a minute, so you can all laugh and make fun of me, it's fine. If you cut the onion in this direction, there'll sort of be a little end of the onion actually that will hold all of those slices together, so you don't have to worry about, you know, holding it together yourself. We'll let the oil heat up a little bit. Don't touch the bottom of the pan. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Woo. You can sort of hold your hand over here to feel the heat, but now I'm gonna start crying, so it's fine. Okay. Put the onion in there. And the garlic. We just sort of mix it all around. We used one Vidalia onion, which actually is a little bit sweeter, right, than regular white onions. And because we're actually gonna blend it all in the blender, it doesn't really matter what size you cut it up in, but you want it to be small enough that it cooks quick.
And do you wait until they become like that, they lose that translucency and they you are right.
I know! The onion is so hard on me.
That's how I know when the onions are ready to go. They lose that translucency and they become a little bit of that golden color.
Yeah, they'll get a little soft, yep. And they sort of start to lose that whiteness to them, they get a little clear, and then, yeah. We're gonna put in our salt and pepper, help give it a little flavor, and then we wanna use some thyme. Oh, I didn't even open this one yet. Thyme is awesome because it gives a lot of earthy flavor to things. It's really good for, you know, poultry, and it's really good in a lot of soups. And I forgot my drink though, so let me just grab one. So we're gonna put in about half a tablespoon of thyme. You can use actually as much of this as you want. I love the smell of it and I love the taste of it, so I actually probably would put in a little bit more. Okay, so our onions and garlic are pretty much all cooked and ready now. So we're actually just gonna toss them right in this Vitamix. Hopefully get them all in there and not spill everything everywhere. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn the burner off. Bad cook. All right. Now, we're gonna dump our tomatoes in there. Woo!
Just made it.
Just made it, yep. And then this is the tofu, right? So it's silken, which is what you would use to make smoothies out of. So the texture of it is much softer. You can see it's like much creamier. Woo, woo, woo. We're actually just gonna dump the whole thing right in there. Come on out. I know you people are like, I'm not eating tofu. It'll be fine. You won't even notice. Oh my gosh, we almost don't even fit in the
I
Vitamix.
feel that the tofu doesn't really have a particular taste. It really picks up the taste of whatever you're cooking with.
Yeah, you got it.
Very versatile.
Okay. Snap this on.
Let me help you.
Yeah, please. Got a dirty hand.
This is not the part that we want to let it go.
Okay. And then turn it on. Now the color of it, right, is a little bit whiter than normal tomato soup, but that's okay. It's like a creamy tomato. I just want to check and make sure that we got everything blended up in there. Yep. Good blender, that Vitamix. Okay. So now we're going to just portion it out for you in your little 1 ounce serving cup that you got. Pretty little plate and a nice little spoon. Vivian's gonna take it for a taste test. Although you might want to make it warmer, I guess, because we didn't cook everything in there.
Yeah.
Microwave is helpful.
Yeah, the texture, the color, again, the little charming pepper here. This is perfect.
Then, guys, because you have a lot of soup here, right? And if nobody else is going to eat it, make sure you have some nice glass storage containers. You can just pour it in here, clip your lid on, and freeze it. You got tomato soup. It'll stay good in there for like 6-8 months. It'll be good.